We're doing a class action lawsuit against all machines.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Tizona show. We got a special guest today. I got my buddy Bill over here. All right, Bill, if you say hi, if you got anything to say, introduce yourself.
I'm Bill. That's all you need to know.
That's all you need to know. Bill's a friend of mine. We've been friends for a while. He's currently in Facebook jail, so I thought maybe we would have him come and share his opinions here. We'll try to keep it PG-13, bro.
Oh, certainly.
No promises, though. All right. I want to bring up next student loans. Now, I heard you had a personal experience and, of course, opinion about that. If you'd like to share there, if you could, Bill.
Well, yes, I do actually. It's not really a big issue that the issue for me is seeing all these people that think that people's debts are made up with their taxes if they don't pay them, or they're forgiven and blah blah blah. But that's not the way debts work. They go after you personally. They garnish your wages, and I was proof. Yeah,
Like that?
yeah, exactly. And so I borrowed $5,000 for college, and 22 years ago, after 23 years, I paid them close to $25,000, and I still owe them $12,000. And
Holy
if
crap.
I missed a payment back in the day, they would garnish my wages. They didn't say, geez, we're going to have to tax some other people to make up for this. It said, no. If you miss a car payment, you don't have other people pay it. It's just doesn't work that way. And most of these student loans were already paid anyways, and there's nothing left but interest. So the government not only has made all that money back, they have made bajillions and gajillions of dollars off their business of loaning and racking people with the interest for 20 years each. So they've already made their money back. It's nothing to make up. So if people
I'm sorry to interrupt, but along with that, did you get was it a private loan? Was this a government loan, or
Yeah,
was it?
no, it was from
Because
the
I know
department.
at a certain. I'm sorry, and again there, but I know at a certain time they were giving out government loans. Oops, and then it went to banks. I think didn't they do private for a while? So what was?
I never saw the name of the bank. It was Department of Education. So
Oh,
like my bills, it all said Department of Education. There was never, they were the bank.
oh, okay, I get it. And so what you're saying is that your point, getting of this issue, is that you've paid more than enough of your share for what you borrowed, yet because the interest, and you said them just preying on the individual that's taking those loans, that it gets to a point where you're just like, what the hell, man?
Yeah, I just stopped paying on it, and they've been taking my federal income tax refund check for 20 years.
Yeah,
In
I've heard of
between-
that happening. Yeah.
In between $15 and $2,000 a year. So, and I get no receipts for that. It's just money gone, and I still have to file my taxes so they can take them. I get my state refund, yay! But I get my state refund back, but every time there's a Republican in the office, I only get a $2 refund instead of an $800 refund.
Oh, yeah, I've had my I've had my issues with paying those other kinds of debts to the government. Luckily, it's all taken care of, by the way.
But yes, any program they have where you borrow from the government is just insane interest rates, and they're not designed to make you a college degree product of the community. They just want to. They don't care if you graduate or not. They just want to make money off. Easy way to make money off the American people.
And do you feel that there's maybe a class, not warfare, but a class, I guess you would call it a class warfare, of like rich people wanting to keep the education in their realm, and out of like, hey, you little Joe Schmo, you're like, you want to go to college, but you're going to pay for it, and we're going to keep you under that thumb and as long as we can so you can't get ahead. Do you think it has anything to do systemically with that program?
Well, I think that if the rich people think that, if the rich people want to support that kind of thing, that they really don't know what, you know, because they didn't have student loans if they were rich to begin with. They probably had their dad or whoever covered their college. A lot of my friends' parents covered their college. They didn't have to take loans. So yeah, I would think they uh, would try to be on that side of the government. Um,
Because they haven't had that experience. Is that what you're saying? Because
Yeah.
they haven't had to be without or have to worry about that.
well, right, most of them didn't have to deal with student loans. If they were rich, they would have missed the interest portion of it anyways, because it didn't take them 20 years to pay it off. But
Oh, well, that's crazy. I got a child that is student loan bound, pay back student, has got student loans, is in college right now. So I worry about that all the time. I mean, I don't think it's fair that to a point of making people not be able to pay something off is fair.
well, and there's also pretty much every collegiate program is they're making money off and cheap dorms and high prices, and they sell you $500 books that they change the next year, so you can't sell them back. So, and the books are just insanely expensive, which is just it's all more profit for them. So they're not losing anything, but from these student loan forgiveness, they should have
Like a money grab.
they
is what
should
you're
have
saying.
student loan lawsuits.
So you say that the universities and other people involved, of course, they're looking at the dollar signs. I mean, I understand.
Yeah, it's just all
I understand organizations doing that to a point, but just like with the predatory student loans, I mean, it's just like too much.
yeah. Well, they want the public to think they're helping people when they're actually just charging people, and it's an easy way to fool people out of their money.
Yeah, I hear you on that one. Alrighty. So we are going to move on to the next subject. If anybody wants to comment down in the chat, wherever it is. And we'll look at it later. 2, 1. Well, thank you for joining us today. And don't forget again to comment and subscribe. And we'll catch you next time. Thank you for tuning in.
We're doing a class action lawsuit against all machines.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.